Alright, people. May I listen to a program who describe the PMP as criminal organization. Them say them love the country and they'll do anything to bring criminals to justice. He also said in one of his posts that Michal Manley had something to do with BOB Marley shooting. To date, I spoke with a lady by the name of Jamie Lee Belrose. She's affiliated with both parties, and this is what she said where Michal Manley is concerned. Let's get right into it. Talk truth, youth. Talk truth. Talk truth, people. Talk truth.
The problem with Jamaica and politics is that he's a Labourite and he's also a PNP because he's a Jamaican, full stop. Me can tell you that under PNP government, we get benefit. Once we go above half a tree, below half a tree, we can get benefit. That's how PNP operate. When you're poor, you can survive. On the JLP side, where my MP at the right chuck, where my friend at this man, Donovan Williams, Labourite, but the help is only for us with business that live above half a tree. That's the right, and I come from Buster time. When Buster ordered, they must kill every Rasta because too much Rasta are raised. JLP have not come off of that platform. Neither has PNP come off its platform where it is for the people. Full stop, and history show it. And even right now what happened with the campaign and even how Andrew Owens is operating, where it's a selfish government because Andrew got in a politics when in car business, in rental car business, taxi business that go down. And right now, up to now a report can't come as to only get millions of bills. I'm not bad minding about a million house. Of course, nobody have a right to live. But what about the people? The people are getting no right to live. I know this. But what's the point of crying out about when no matter which government comes to power, the same thing is going to continue? That's the reality of Jamaica. Right now, what Labour government is famous for, and the PNP government, PJ Patrick, much of me like PJ. PJ did pay back the IMF, and we got released and the dollar start to decline, start to fall. And as Labour government come back in power, the first one is go back to IMF, and the dollar gone up. And so does the poverty. And so does we losing our land to investors, foreign investors. China, the Chinese, they are here, ZDA, all the builders are here as Chinese. And every penny they earn is sent out of the country. That can't build the economy. When they say crime rate down, crime rate can't be down because crime rate make politics and both of the defense survive. And me can't tell you that. From my youth, I never leave my country, but study and come back. I'm in the community, I'm both downtown, uptown. When they ride across the bar line, I know the ins and the outs. I'll keep my mouth to my mouth. As simple as that. And try to make it change from within, but it have to change from within. Because the culture set as all the culture set. Alright, like for instance, so, under Portia government, Portia push adverse position and push for poor people to gain a title. The removal of zinc fence, all that came under Portia government. In no time, Portia gets seen to come out of power. Because seen will be taken out of power, 66. Right? And now Labour government is looking to quietly get rid of that and get rid of what is called adverse possession. I mean legal adverse possession because many poor people live on them property for 60 years, 3, 4, 5, 6 generations and still don't understand that they can own the property and have power because title is power. And every man should have a right to a title. And now Labour government is quietly at night because we notice anything Labour government want to pass, I'm a friend them, and they pass it to in the parliament, night, midnight. What the hell parliament do keep at midnight? You are not talking about it on London time. It's bullcrap. But they do it so they can pass and things where the media not really cover it. And because now they are the biggest advertisers to the media advertise and say what they want them to say. And that's the reality. Media can't talk out again, not even nationwide. Ask nationwide how much money they get from politics. We can't tell you, they are the nationwide broke and one. So who broke in a nationwide? It's not going to tell Cliffy to call him name. I mean, I call him name. But him broke and who get money from? Who doesn't have to pay it back? Politics. See no in CVM. That's why CVM was formed. As a matter of fact, if you go back to when time Gleaner Company started, when Gleaner Company started, it was right after Manley went to, when Norman Manley went over to Cuba and talked to Fidel Castro, the country started to panic, the rich people started to panic. I said, Michal Manley, sorry. And the country started to panic, the rich people started to panic because they could see whereby the playing field got equalized. And then they started Gleaner Company, and from that day Gleaner Company, which is why when them Oliver Clark, me no go. Because all that man did was to maintain the white supremacy in this country. And if I wanted my white, yeah, my white, me not black. My white because white man don't rape my granny. You know, my great great grandmother. So me no white, me no black, me white. But white man supremacy continues in this country and it's not stopping because the wealth still remain above halfway tree. And that's why half of Jamaica live in a Kingston Center. One of the reasons why Michal Manley is the greatest leader Jamaica have, while Bustamante went to England to gain what him claim is independence, which all he wanted to do was ask for the parliament. That's not what Manley wanted. Manley wanted the country. Manley wanted full independence. That never get to happen because Manley was suppressed. Manley never a fight like how Buster fight. When Buster bring in gun, because you know say gun come through what name? Not carnival. There was called carnival. What name? Circus. My old man could tell me the story my way that is concerned. Whereby you win a teddy bear man, you can't we pay teddy bear for you. Teddy go like and give a teddy bear. Michal Manley try push poor people towards having something. Owning something, being anatized. That's what Manley was pushing. While the other part was no, because that man caused too much independence. And the other party, JLP, what JLP did is carry up a few, what I call now, like that slavery. The man then get a gun for watch a slave. And get a few of those type of men from the inner city, make them flame or somebody. But maintain the crab in a barrel mentality because JLP government maintain crab in a barrel mentality right through to this day. Right? Siaga, never been in Siaga because Siaga that tried to change that somewhat, but he wasn't only doing for his constituency because every man in a Siaga constituency is start to go to school and become educated and push that. Manley was doing it on a national level. He might push reformation and education among the inner city, the poor class of people. And that's why I say he was a great prime minister. And so I can't say me proudly carry him casket when he dead. Is there any truth to Michal Manley being a part of BOB MARLEY shooting? The conspiracy is serious. Let me tell you why. If you recall BOB MARLEY interview, what we see? It's Jim Brown. I mean, I understand how Jim Brown will take order from Manley. That don't make no sense to me at all. Right? The question why Manley come on the question for that is why the bodyguard that Manley provide disappeared during that time? Was it Manley who called them off? Me don't know. But them leave and Jim Brown them turn up and the shooting happened. So Bob Marley is a result of trust no title and I can't blame him. Because you say you protect me. How your protection leave as the other party come to assassinate my life? No. Personally, I don't believe it was a part of it because it would make no sense. I couldn't add to what Manley was trying to accomplish. So on that basis, I say no. It look away, but reality is right because the security guard can't take money. And who knows, maybe they take a money for leave. You know what happen. You understand? Because corruption still exists like that up to this very day. But personally, I don't believe that Manley was involved.
But that's one of the things Manley put in.
So Manley plan to this day is being executed. NHT, one of his greatest project that then can't stop. NHT was set up for poor people. And even the zinc friend program is a portion of even paying back the IMF, where PJ though, that was his succession planning. He's not a pity never planning succession beyond portion. Right? Because that's part of the reason why I paint this. So this already know in succession never go beyond portion. Right? So the NHT, the zinc fence down, getting poor people them title because if you can imagine if the 2 million poor people in the country then title and have the power, uptown people have to borrow and to invest, country could have stopped. Right now our government keep on a report about how much money coming through investment from tourism. Wait there. Where is it? It passed through the company, they're right. But all those hotels, the only money stay here, company is money pay the staff and the work here. Mount Palace, Sanders, all their money leave the country. So them a report and what is not helping the country. And they get tax waiver per room. The tax is waived at that times. So the country don't have benefits. The next one is the access to education. How much person knows the loan you get, student loan you get, actual money set up. A man like you know. Yeah, student loan again. I'm money that again. You understand me? This amount of school we build right across in a city. Money push street. Look at every school, every all school wall and so on name down there. What government it belong there. Manly. So, but what I say happen now though, Andrew is smart. Because he must start this going promise him all the time the political development. Actually, when we look at it, Andrew Owens I try to follow the Manly party. And that's the reason why a lot of people they don't realize what they must pay for him. And the Manly party must try that. But I don't there's not even party support on that. Look, you see Andrew Owens had increased minimum wage. The minimum wage is something Manly put into place. Buster Man said, boy, my fight with trade union and fight back and forth. After a while, Buster Man division changed. When I greatest thing Manly ever do for from the recovery of slavery is getting rid of the bastard law. That was his first move. Get rid of the bastard law allows for everybody to be on an equal playing field. Whether you're a slave or slave master. Buster never like that. It's even worse, Manly got married to a black woman.
Equal pay for woman.
Yes.
Equal pay for woman.
Yes. It's even worse, he got married to a black woman. Sad to say she cheap on him later on because he's too busy. Right? But the fact of the matter is, him live by the same example where he said, so you get to the boss and equally playing field. Equal rights and justice to women. It's supposed to see man come back and push later on and nobody understand it. That because that woman because man is set the playing field because what Manly understand was law. So you're writing as a barrister, he got things written into legislation from very early. Very, very early. They say acting out now. Because remember there's no new law, they keep us going back to the old case. And then it's trying to go back to old case. Old cases. You understand me? As a matter of fact, if you go back to Manly time, first like Dorothy Lightberg, Herbert Hamilton, not PG, KD Knight. Those were the first set of scholars that came back to Jamaica, because my old people know. And them helped write Jamaica Constitution, Jamaica law. They helped write it. And who was their guy? Manly. How much person know that? Manly was their guy. And it wasn't about PNP or JLP at them time there. It was about getting the country where the country needs to go. And Manly was a steer of that. But the rich class of people now who form PIOJ, private sector. Who form private sector? Many in the private sector. No one man in the private sector, but many in the private sector because guess what private sector about? Private sector was about keeping the wealth amongst the richer class of people. The people with the high name them, which me don't want to call right now. You understand me? If you follow the Manly plan, which what I'm hoping Andrew will stick to it. In no time, poverty can end in Jamaica. Me some football Michal Manley right the country. I know Michal Manley for borrow money, make the country of your paper can say never remember. And take no responsibility for it. Oh, you wreck a country by causing the dollar to devalue, don't it? It was under Labour government the dollar devalue. Some person like my uncle then will say that they could buy goods and couldn't buy no goods under PNP. Or when JLP gave the power they were able to. But all those persons now live in Miami and Florida until they have made success. No, that's not success. You have left your country to suffer while you go to enhance another man's country. And that is Siaga's plan. That's what Siaga helped you to do. So it's not Siaga, it's not Michal Manley with the country. As a matter of fact, under Manley government that and then PJ that the Electoral Reform came and electoral office is now one of the world's leading safest electoral system in the world. Our electoral office. How much person know that?
Who first started stealing ballot box?
Oh, everybody know that. Labor right. The bell ring. I the bell leading up. Remember now, I bell first bringing gun. I'm not gonna test the man never bringing gun. Man bringing gun afterwards too. And sticks and stones to fight with. I remember clearly when the first shootout happened between Matches Lane and Tivoli. The police was up by Matches Lane side. Why? The shots were being heard from down. That the people were firing back. It was police firing back. The footage is there. JBC have the footage to show you all those things that happened. The sitting over by Rima. Where shouldn't have come from? Tivoli. So I can't PNP carry go to that Tivoli. That wouldn't make no sense.
Is it true that every time they write the election, there will a low percent people don't vote, come out and vote?
You asked a very interesting question which I was just answering a week ago. I said, how many person look and realize that, very interesting question, how many person realize that a 30% of voters came up in the last election? Anytime Labour right win election is not, a PNP alone election by 2 voters turn out or more. Anytime the Labour government win the election because PNP does not go out to the poll. I may tell that as a returning officer. I am personally waiting now to see local government election. I want to see the voter turnout. Because the last 2 elections we had 30% of voters deciding who is the parliament. That's not winning an election.
Remember 1980?
Yeah.
That famous posters come out that you can lose the election, but you can't lose the war.
Yes.
Who that came from?
Yes. That was from Siaga.
You remember the bullet and posters with 6 with the special?
Yep.
I said I will beat my friend about PMP to make my ex.
Yes. Yes. All the negative statements in look here, up to the second I try rerun back and they say
you know when Manley go to say and then post black people these things.
yes.
And I don't have to see the whole.
Yes. Yeah, man.
Would a Labour ever carry post to the
Nope.
for them shut up?
No.
So oh man is aggressive.
The only Labour who have ever tried to take out their own, in all honesty, was Bruce Golding. They might tell what he did wrong. Because Douglas never did to go. I met that as a PNP, Douglas never did to go. Not right now. They take too long to make that action. Because all they have done now is create more dams, little dams, across the western region.
Whose ideology Bruce Golding used to win the election?
PNP.
That was PNP.
Manley. You take the Manley route. As a matter of fact,
That's why I'm going to
I'm glad you mentioned it. Yes. As I'm glad you mentioned that. That's what he did. When he was camp, after he win and he got through the committee here, when he reached on a road town and he shot fire, until the person turned back. He said, I have no lot or no part. And that's a manly speech. Every time they want to succeed, they go by manly pathway. And I'm telling you, Andrew's on it right now. For the same reason, he might try to stay in, but he's not adapting 100%.
You remember Manley travel?
With the motor kill.
You remember the call, Michal Manley, what he did? He had a truck come down to and he took all the very people.
We call it? No.
That trooper?
No.
Land Rover.
May I see, it's a Land Rover.
Yeah.
It's a Land Rover.
That's where we come.
Yeah.
He said that speech. You know the Benz and put that in a right mask.
Yeah.
I have to be able to see him there.
Level. Yeah. He was what you call a barefoot prime minister.
The kids are going to go.
Yeah.
Shit up, knock it. Knew that already.
Pan on the shoulder. And that's where you say, Portia, the concept of hugging people. Be very, very personal up close. That never finds favor. If you realize how much the media house come down on Portia, she can't open her mouth in peace without them recording her. Saying she's the worst prime minister, not paying attention to the amount of ribbon she's cutting, amount of zinc fence removed, amount of roads got fixed, amount of people get tickled. She has handed out the most tickled in her tenure than any other prime minister. Not to say it's all awarded to her. It was a plain field that was set up from Manley, PJ, straight to her. 92, you know, when she and PJ was going at it to who was supposed to be the party. She knew it wasn't going to be her. That was a lawyer time. PJ was needed to negotiate internationally, which is not something that she's strong into. But in place where she needed to do in a local government. And under local government, master, not just for you're linked to an MP, you can go overseas, go work and come back. And she also established when you work a percentage come off your saving to all your pension and your taxes are paid. How much person knows how push for that and make that happen? Eh? A woman, whether you're a woman or a man, I see equal pay get. But like me say, that come from Manley. Those people just execute and Manley already have plans.